You know that not long ago, Lake Apopka was considered one of the most polluted lakes in the state of Florida. Decades of agricultural runoff from surrounding farms essentially collapsed the ecosystem. Oxygen levels dropped, fish populations vanished, and the lake that this city was named for became something people stay away from rather than gathered around. That is a hard thing for a community to carry. What happened next is one of the more remarkable environmental turnarounds in Florida history. A sustained, years-long restoration effort slowly brought the lake back. Today, Lake Apopka is a legitimate destination for serious bird watchers from across the country. The wildlife drive along the lake's north shore has earned recognition as one of the premier bird watching spots in the entire Southeast. Roseate spoonbills, bald eagles, sandhill cranes, and massive flocks of migratory birds stop here every season, drawing photographers and naturalists who travel hours just for the chance at a single great photo. That kind of comeback story does not just describe a lake, it describes a community. People moving to Apopka today are getting a city where a sunrise wildlife drive is a genuine weekend option, where the outdoors is woven into daily life, and where the natural surroundings are recovering rather than retreating. Welcome to today's Market Minute, your go-to source for the latest real estate trends in Central Florida. Apopka's natural resurgence, outdoor access, and position northwest of Orlando keeps this market in regular conversation, and this week's numbers are worth looking at closely. The median list price for a home in Apopka is $425,000, with the average list price at $461,000. The median closing price sits at $400,000, and the average closing price at $431,000. This past week, Apopka had 47 new homes come to market. 39 homes went under contract, and 23 successfully closed. In Apopka, list prices have shown a steady, gradual upward drift over time while staying in a consistent, predictable range. What is especially notable is how firmly closing prices have held over time. That kind of stability tells us buyers and sellers have found a price zone that works for both sides. This week brought an elevated wave of new inventory into the market, and under contract activity has softened a bit compared to some prior weeks, which means buyers have a little more room to be selective right now. But what does all this mean to you? For buyers, more listings hitting the market at once creates real opportunity. With closing prices holding steady and inventory expanding, you have room to look without feeling like you have to jump at the first thing available. For sellers, the long-term consistency in closing prices is good news. This is a market that has not given significant ground over time, and well-priced homes continue to find buyers. If Apopka's story of coming back stronger has you thinking about your next move, we would love to be part of that conversation. Comment below, send us a direct message or text, or give us a call at 321-348-0014. The Deborah Morse Home Team is here to help navigate every step of the process, whether you are buying or selling. The Deborah Morse Home Team is committed to keeping you informed about Central Florida's real estate market. If you found today's update helpful, be sure to hit that like button. Share this video with someone who may benefit. Subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell to be kept up to date on the latest market information for Central Florida. Check out our other videos on our YouTube channel as we cover communities all across Central Florida. So if you're curious about what the market looks like in a city nearby or a neighborhood you may have been considering, chances are we have an update for you. The more you know about how these Central Florida communities are moving, the better prepared you are when it is time to make your move. Thanks for watching today's Market Minute. And remember, a community that invests in its own comeback is always worth a second look.